Hey everybody, it's Gary, and I am so sorry I can't be with you today. I am actually about 40 miles down the road at Mount Hermon doing some teaching there. But if I could be with you, I would first of all thank you for stepping up this summer. We have this saying that we're living in of late. We are PCC, people changing communities, and part of that is we are people. And the best part of PCC is not our campus, it's not the swim and tennis club, it's not any one program. The best part of PCC is people. And Marilyn knows this. I say all the time, what ministry you're involved in, school of childcare and swim and gym, you're like our Marines. You are reaching people that would never set foot in a church building. And I love it because you get to be the hands and feet of Jesus for these people. I'm actually recording this right in my office next to the windows that I keep open all summer long. And my favorite memory of summer, bar none, is the sound of kids playing on that lawn. What you are doing is reaching a whole new generation. And so I would ask you, please, you owe it to yourself and you owe it to your call this summer. Please ask God to break your heart for what breaks His. And ask God to give you eyes to see, not what everyone else sees. Ask Him to give you eyes to see into the heart of this kid, into what they can become. I think this summer you could be working with the next leaders of their generation, spiritually and otherwise. You could be working with people that would influence tons of people, and this could be their turnaround summer because the attention you gave them, because you remembered their names. For some of these kids, I believe you're going to be the most stable thing in their life this summer. So I really want to thank you, and I really want to ask you have that perspective going into the summer. I was praying for this time, and I got a verse for you, and it's from John chapter 4. And that's after this amazing interchange Jesus had with this woman at a well. And the disciples came back, and it's really interesting because when they came back, it says they were astonished to find Him talking to a woman. Like, what's the religious guy doing talking to her? It says, but none of them asked Him why He was doing this or what they had been discussing. They wanted to because they were thinking, why would you hang out with her? And Jesus, when He's talking back to him, He said this, do you think the work of harvesting will not begin until the summer ends 4 months from now? Look around you. Vast fields are ripening all around us and are ready now for a harvest. That's John chapter 4, verse 35. I think that was a subtle rebuke for those guys. Where He said, you know what? You labeled her. You treated her like trash or thought she should be treated like trash. They probably didn't treat her like trash. But He said, you know what? She's a harvest to me. And it's ripe right now. And so I would encourage you this summer, look around you. Those kids that you're playing with, those kids that get annoying, those kids that scream and tug and want so much of you, they're a harvest to God. And they matter to Him. Because they matter to Him, they should matter to us. So thank you so much. I'll be back next week. I'll look forward to seeing you and meeting you personally. Finding out your name, I'll probably know most of you, but I would love, personally, to look you in the eye and say thank you. Have a great summer, and I pray it would be God-sized, and that your vision would be seen through God's eyes.